Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Randy Stone with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. New this morning, a military veteran and current University of Louisiana at Lafayette student is helping make a difference for disabled vets across Louisiana. House Bill 167 was passed by a unanimous vote on Monday to allow for disabled veterans in Louisiana to get their education fees taken care of through federal funding, allowing for more opportunities for many who need it.
Our goal through this legislation, through other legislation that we've worked on and are continuing to look at, is to make Louisiana the most veteran-friendly state in the nation, and we are well underway.
On Monday, House Bill 167 passed through the House with a unanimous vote to help waive all disability fees and tuitions for disabled veterans. This comes regardless of the veteran's disability percentage and regardless of the veteran's post-9/11 education benefits percentage. Veteran and UL Lafayette student Francis Dorsey has made it his mission to help people who were in the same position as he was when he was honorably discharged from the military years ago.
And then battled with my own demons from then until now, and education was a way to save me, so I'm hoping to save another veteran from a dark, possibly deadly place that he or she may be going.
Dorsey says he has been working on something like this for a very long time, taking influence from how Florida legislation represented their veterans. He was able to get multiple state representatives on board with his plan, including Bo Boye.
Veterans come home, our military personnel come home, some of them with physical scars, some of them with emotional scars, and you and I don't necessarily see it just walking down the street every day. So every opportunity that we can do to help that veteran get back on his or her feet and make an opportunity for themselves and for their family, the better, and the better for Louisiana and the better for our country.
Juneteenth, a federal holiday that celebrates the freedom of African Americans, started on June 19th of 1865. Now, 158 years later, people honor and celebrate the Day of Freedom and Unity. President Joe Biden made Juneteenth a federal holiday in June 2021. Ross Slacks with the African American Museum briefly spoke about this holiday.
Juneteenth is an Independence Day for all Americans, not just for African Americans, because even though slavery was prevalent at that time, there were a lot of people held hostage by being part of this, and they did not want to be a part of it. They saw African Americans as human beings also.
We're officially sold out of our 2023 St. Jude Dream Home tickets. That home was built by Braco Construction and is located at 204 Mazine Drive in Frenchman's Bend. You can still stop by for open house leading up to the giveaway. Be sure to tune in to NBC 10 on June 22nd at 6 o'clock in the evening to see the lucky winner of this year's dream home.
And now, Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We had strong thunderstorms this morning, but as we head this afternoon, we still see a few patchy showers, but we still pick up on a little bit of sunshine. Temperatures will be warming up to the lower 90s by 2 or 4 o'clock, and will still be partly cloudy, but still can't rule out the possibility of more thunderstorms later on this evening and into tonight. Pending high about 93 degrees here at Monroe today. Rain chances stay around 30%, and those winds will stay mainly out of the southwest. Tonight we could see more scattered shower thunderstorms with the possibility of some of those being severe. Primary threats are damaging wind gusts and large hail with these particular storms. Can't rule out the possibility of a tornado, but not expecting a whole lot with that, but can't keep it at zero, but definitely be watching that as we progress into the overnight hours going into early tomorrow morning. We'll see our low about 74 degrees here at Monroe. Now for tomorrow, we'll see high about 92 degrees with more rain chances and more scattered shower thunderstorms. Still cannot rule out the possibility of some of these storms becoming severe by later tomorrow afternoon, but winds and hail will be the primary threats that we'll be watching and looking at with this next particular system. As we go into this weekend, rain chances will be sticking around, but they'll start to diminish as we go into next week on Monday and Tuesday. It's going to stay hot though, as temperatures will be warming up to the upper 90s starting on Sunday on Father's Day, and that will continue through next week. And heat index values could be near triple digits, so we could see heated values get issued as we go into next week. Overall lows will stay mainly in the mid 70s.
Well, that's it for our update today. Keep it here for weather information as it changes minute by minute. God bless.